working the ball around.
20 seconds to go. Gate City holding up for the last shot. Dondre holding the ball, trying to wipe it off. This condensation must be brutal down on the field, or down on the court, I should say.
Starting to affect us up here, I believe. As Starnes has the basketball with 5 seconds left. He's going to drive, and he's going to draw the foul.
It feels about like a August football game.
It really does. And they're going to get that one, I believe, on number 34 on Dennis. I'm not sure. Yep, they will get it on Dennis. That'll be his second foul. As to the line will be Eli Starnes. He shoots his first one, and it's good.
Eli off to a good start. 4 points in this quarter. He's tied with Dean for the leading. Actually, he's both those two guys are leading both teams. 4 points.
Starnes shooting 82% on the season from the free throw line. Keeping with his average. He was 3 of 4 for last night, and now he's 2 for 2 for tonight. Here comes the Indians now, looking with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Relaford shots up, and no good.
Dondre Mack got a hand on it.
Gate City leads once again, 11-6. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Are you ready to retire? Or are you currently retired and not happy with your investments? Are you looking for a retirement specialist that cares about you and your needs? Look no further than James River Advisors. Our local office in Gate City is managed by Edwin Cox, and he is ready to take care of all of your needs. He believes in establishing long-lasting relationships with his clients based on trust. Edwin is ready to take care of your financial planning needs, college planning, investments, and much, much more. Give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, that's 276-690-8014. He's located at 122 East Jackson Street next to Dollar General in Gate City.
All right, so we're back here live from Middle School Gymnasium on a hot and muggy night here. Again, we've had thunderstorms coming through, and the humidity is at a really high level here. A lot of condensation on the floor as the referees are right now wiping it up. Chris, before we start the second quarter, what do we got stat-wise?
Bradley Dean wound up with 4 points. Eli Starnes with 5. John Sally with 2. Defensively, Dean with a couple of rebounds. Luke Reed already with 6. John Sally with 2. As looks like Malachi Hale is set to inbound.
Brings the ball in. They get it to McKinley Tincher. Or, excuse me, that's going to be Brady Stump. Stump gives it over to Whitson. Whitson's got the basketball now. Tries to drive, kicks it over to Browder. Browder shots up, no good. Rebounded by Compton. Here come the Blue Devils. 11-6. Gate City leads. Start of the second quarter. Dean's going to pull up a 3. Shots up. Shots good. Bradley Dean from Bradley Dean range, and it's 14-6 now. Dobyns-Bennett does not want to see Dean heat up from out there as they try to work the ball now inside. Browder has the basketball being picked up by Luke Reed. Whitson out to Relaford. As here come the Indians as they try to cut into this lead. It's 8 points as great give and go inside. Shots up. Rejected though by Sally. Second shot's up and good. Give that one to Hale, and it's 14-8. So a 6-point advantage for Gate City. Great spin move on the other side. Eli Starnes goes in, misses the shot though. Rebounded by Browder. Here comes the Indians on a 1-on-2. Whitson had it, kicks back up. That's going to go to Stump. Stump shots up, no good. Rebounded though by Relaford. Relaford's going to go back inside, kicks it up to Whitson. No good on that one, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Gate City now. Gate City with the basketball, 14-8, 6:40 left.
Before you can catch your breath, ball's inbounded to Starnes. Starnes long pass down to Compton. Can't quite hold on to it. Ball goes out of bounds. I noticed Compton's kind of wiping it off. I believe the balls even get a little condensation on it now.
John Sally leaves the ball game. Here comes David George to replace him. As we've hit 6:30 left here in the second quarter, 14-8. Working the ball around. They've got it to Relaford. Relaford being picked up by Starnes. Kicks back up top to Stump. Stump with the basketball now. Back up top to Relaford. being guarded by Eli Starnes. Tries to work it off the pick. Going to drive. Kicks over into the corner. Shots up and good by Jack Browder. 6'3" sophomore for the Indians. And it's 14-10 now, Gate City.
Dean's got the ball, top of the key, looking to drive in. Nothing there. Pulls back out just inside the three-point line. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Reed. Reed feeds it back out to Compton. Compton for three. Just a little bit to the right. Rebound by Gate City. By Dobyns-Bennett now, and they're going to call a foul.
Foul's going to go on David George, and I believe that's going to be his first foul. It's only the second team foul, as back into the ball game comes Andrew Hensley. He'll give Eli Starnes a rest. 14-10. Gate City led throughout in the girls' game. They've led throughout here in the boys' game. As bringing the ball down is Brady Stump. Stump has the basketball, kicks it over into the corner. Working the ball around is going to be Relaford. Relaford pulls up from three. Shots up, shots good. And they're in the midst of a 7-0 run. They've closed to within one. David George now is going to pull up from three. Shots up, shots good. David George from three-point land extends the lead back. 17-13.
Glad to see Hensley in the game. He's been on fire lately. See if he can get something going again for Gate City. As the shot is up by Malachi Hale. Count it for three. It is 17-16 Gate City.
So at this rate, they're already going to outscore the last game. As George once again from three. In and out, but great effort by Reed. Kept it alive, and they're going to call him with a foul. He's going to foul Malachi Hale as it was just a little bit out of control. That's going to be his first.
Yep. Reed, Mack, George each have one foul.
So Reed will come out. DeAndre Mack comes in. 17-16. Dobyns-Bennett is closed to within one. As here comes the basketball with Brady Stump. Stump's got the basketball. And he's going to go all the way in. Shots up and shots good. And for the first time tonight in the varsity games, Dobyns-Bennett has a lead. It's 18-17. Hensley with the basketball. Out around the three-point line, kicks over to David George. George got the basketball. He will pull for three. Shots up, no good. Kind of went to the well one too many times, I think.
Well, he was wide open, though. You got to pull the trigger.
Browder's shots up and no good. And it's going to say it hit the support for the goal. Goes over to Gate City, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor.
It'll be a full one.
A full timeout means we'll take it with them. 4:12 left. Dobyns-Bennett has taken the lead. It's 18-17. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
For exceptional Mexican food and the perfect place to stop in before heading out to watch another Gate City victory, La Carreta Express in Weber City offers a tremendous menu of authentic Mexican cuisine at a great price. La Carreta proudly supports Blue Devil Sports, and they're open 7 days a week, even until 10 p.m. every night except Sunday. So dine in with them today or give them a call at 276-386-7000 for call-in orders. Again, that's 276-386-7000. And they're located next to Weber City Drug on U.S. Highway 23 in Weber City.
All right, so we're about back to action. Chris, are you sure that there's not a ice rink underneath this?
Well, no one's ever shown me that there's not. I'll say that.
Because, again, they've got some other officials, school officials out looking at the court. Because, again, it's, of course, condensation underneath the goals. Of course, that's, inside the post. But anyway.
There's actually condensation for me, in all seriousness, up here, up in our little crow's nest. It's feeling a little damp. It's good. It's all good as Compton has the ball. Brings it across center court. Passes it down to Eli Starnes on the right-hand wing. Starnes brings it around. Dishes it off to DeAndre Mack.
Mack with the basketball now. He's going to go inside, and he kicks it over to Starnes now. Starnes back to Dean. Dean from three. Shots up. Shots good. Bradley Dean.
That's a nice little curveball Dean had. I was angled right in line with him in the goal, and it was way to the right and then just kind of angled straight in.
Gate City has regained the lead just as quickly, though. Here comes Relaford with a layup. We're tied back up. We're at 20 all with 3:33 left. Trying to work the ball inside and was kicked, but no call. Relaford with the basketball races down and will draw the foul. It's going to go on DeAndre. That's going to be his second, I believe.
You are correct.
As that is going to be only the fourth team foul.
You are correct. Whitson set to inbound, gives it to Relaford. Relaford pulls up quickly, shot airballed, rebound by Bradley Dean.
Dean with the basketball now as he pushes it up, gets it to DeAndre Mack. Mack try to get it to Sally, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Dobyns-Bennett.
I'm not sure if Sally touched that or not, but he immediately began selling the fact that he didn't. He goes out of bounds. Bradley Dean set to inbound in the corner.
Coach Vermeen was not happy. DeAndre went with a cross-court pass that tried to bounce pass it between about three defenders and went out of bounds. So luckily it stayed with Gate City. However, right then, Dobyns-Bennett jumps up and knocks the ball away, and they've got the ball, and they're now trying to go inside. Whitson with the basketball. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Hensley of Gate City. 20-20, and we're at 2:50 left here in the first half. Works the ball around. Hensley with the basketball. He's going to pull from three and hits nothing. That was a long pass that went out of bounds.
Well, Sally almost caught it.
So,
and Luke Reed checking back in for Hensley now, and Malachi Hale set to inbound it for the Tribe.
As inbound basketball again. Make sure you join us for the Campus Driving Halftime Show. We'll have Kendall Quillen up to talk a little bit about that huge victory that the Lady Devils pulled out here just a few minutes ago. As shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Bradley Dean. Here comes the Blue Devils in a tie ball game, 20-all. Eli Starnes now with the basketball. He's going to try to work it up to the top of the key. Gets it over to Compton. Compton, great sidestep up, and shot's no good. Rebounded, though, by Reed. Reed gets it back to Sally. Sally with the basketball. Gets it up top to Compton. He passes over to Eli Starnes. Starnes' shot is up and is blocked by Malachi Hale. Here comes the Indians. Dobyns-Bennett again. With 2 minutes left, there's going to be a shots up and shots good by Brady Stump. Hits a big three, and they have the biggest lead of the night. A three-point advantage is 23-20, Dobyns-Bennett. Working the ball around, they get it to Compton. Compton with the basketball, back up top to Dean. Dean's going to go, and they're going to say that there was a block.
Inadvertent bump on, if they give that Stump, that's going to be three on him already.
And
it
do.
is. Stump's got 5 points in the game. If they can get him a little bit of foul trouble, get him on the bench, that would help Gate City. And that's exactly what's going to happen as McKinley Tincher checks in.
Bradley Dean will inbound the basketball. He gets it to Compton with 1:35 left on the clock here in the first half. Starnes gives it to Dean. Dean back to Starnes. Starnes looked like he wanted a three, but he passed up on it. Passes back up top to Compton. Compton over to Dean now. Dean around the volleyball line. And he gives it back to Starnes. Starnes with the basketball over to Compton. Again, looking for their shot. Gate City in no hurry at this point. It's 1:10 left. Down by three here before halftime. Bradley Dean. Dean guarded by two defenders. He's going to drive. Gets inside, and shot's going to be up and good. The lead is down to one. It's 23-22. Dobyns-Bennett.
50 seconds to go.
Bringing the ball up will be number 12, McKinley Tincher. 5'10" sophomore for the Tribe. As they try to work the ball. Again, no hurry by the Indians with 35 seconds left. Going to set a screen. Hale's going to come up, and Tincher's going to drive in and kicks it over into the corner to Relaford. Shots up, and shot is good. Big three-pointer, and it is 26-22. 4-point advantage for the Indians as they try to work it around. Looking for the last shot of the half. Eli Starnes got the basketball with 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6 as they try to work it. They get it to Dean in the corner, and he draws the foul. Jumped up in the air, and they're going to get him. They're going to get
Whitson, I believe. If they do, that's going to be his first.
So it's going to be a 3-shot foul.